Been watching the way you handle yourself out there, Hunter. You're not bad. I was thinking maybe it's time you and I compare moves.
Moves? As in combat?
More like a friendly competition.
A friendly competition, you say?
Well, recently resurrected teammate competition has less of a ring to it.
The feeling is mutual, Blade.
How about we just fight already?
Before we begin, is there anything else I should know?
Yeah, anything goes. Just don't touch the shades. Now, you want to say it or me?
Say what?
Ding ding.
Evildoers beware.
Hey, can I ask a favor? Thanks, Hunter.
Hey there. Everything by the numbers. If we had some rookies, I'd say send them out for the experience. But I think we're past that. I think I can handle that. See you soon.
Something smells pungent.
That would be Grandma Stark's famous linguine and clam sauce, with some Tony adjustments.
Grandma's recipe was not good enough?
Well, I loved her to pieces, but she also loved vodka in her cooking, and I can't touch the stuff. Not anymore. I even made sure the Abbey has a dry bar.
What did I do to deserve this honor?
That's just my way of saying thank you for being one of the only Midnight Suns who hasn't threatened to banish me to the Netherworld, empty my jugular, or portal me to the sun. And that was just today.
Perhaps if they knew more of the man underneath the armor, they would come to understand you as I have.
Maybe you're right. The Mark series can be pretty imposing.
I was not talking about your suit.
Oh, that's deep. Just like the garlic-rich flavor of Grandma Stark's famous sauce. Ah, you two would have really hit it off. Like you, she had a heart of gold, but could be quite the demon when crossed. Used to frighten the crap out of Dad. I thought it gave her character. Know who else I'm pretty sure has character?
Who?
You. Bon appetit, Hunter. How's it going, boss? This never gets old. Got some upgrades for you, hot off the press. Or forge. let's get started, Dr. Spooky.
You know, you should consider getting yourself a nice cloak.
Really? Why?
A good cloak adds so much gravitas to your presence. It commands respect and exudes authority. Plus, it's very comfortable. Assuming you choose a good fabric, of course.
I'm intrigued. Maybe you can help me pick one out.
Absolutely! One day, when we're not running around to put out Hydra's fires, you and I should go shopping. There is an excellent place in the West Village I could take you to.
That sounds wonderful. I'm always up for a new look.
Once you get one, you'll want to wear it everywhere, trust me.
Do you have many cloaks or just the one?
I had many. Have many. Unfortunately, most are still locked away in the sanctum, so I have only one now.
It seems to have served you well.
Yes. Yes, it has. Let me know if you have other cloak-related questions. I'll be around.
I do not think there is a single spell you are unfamiliar with.
You honor me with your compliment.
Like playing with fire, huh? Time's wasting, Hunter. I think we've got something for everyone.
Constant innovation. That's the Stark promise.
Do your thing.
Hunter, hello.
We've seen what those rift charges can do. We can't allow Hydra to detonate in here. Just focus on destroying the charges. Hydra has enough warm bodies to overwhelm you eventually.
So be it.
I am?
Delayed.
Looks like we're not done yet. They are as weak as we expected. Going for it. You guys really don't know what you're in for, do you? Let's try this. Let's see how they handle this. Get ready for my retaliation.
Loyalty to the darkness is clear.
We are not done yet. Go ahead, try it. I have no respect for mindless followers.
That's one charge down. You're not out of the woods yet.
Pretty good. Game Flash wasn't good enough, huh? You ever get to Game version 2? Whatever works. Now I owe you one.
I'm clear.
They must be getting desperate. I hope you're ready. Here we go. That's what we need. Watch closely. Tell me that this won't happen. I can make that so much worse. Let's change things up. I mean, did you really expect to win? And don't come back. How about this one? Where did you find these guys? This is going as we planned.
I need to await my judgment.
Hold this out.
You have my thanks. I'll never forget the pain.
What in the world?
Another Hydra operation foiled. I'll never get tired of hearing that.
Come along, Charlie.
The hunter stalks its prey.
Well met.
Magic, do you consider yourself Russian?
You answer first. What country can you say you belong to?
I have never paid much attention to borders and flags.
I am the same way. Living in Hell's antechamber alters your perspective on the folly of nations.
What would you do if a country took issue with you?
Move my candy stockpile to Limbo, then wait until it all blew over. I could have done anything else.
What is it, Charlie? Noble Ashtur guides my hand. The gods are fickle. This rubble looks loose. I was always drawn to this place as a child, but somehow I had almost forgotten about it. Ah, I see. Was I ever really this innocent? Maybe before I started my training. This is witch sign. The goddess must be busy. Perhaps a witch from the Salem Coven made this. Oshter smiles upon me. I need to find the next moon seal. The goddess disagrees. The Standing Stones. There is powerful magic at work here. My old fort. Caretaker was furious when she found I had built this. I never got the chance to truly know my mother, only the monster she became. Intriguing. Interesting. Caretaker hardly spoke of him, but I like to imagine my father was a great hero whose spirit protected these woods. That is something. What is this? Curious.
I should have known you'd wind up here eventually. You were somehow always here as a child.
If only I had known him. And still you masked even this from me. My own father's grave.
It wasn't you I was hiding it from. I've been making a lot of apologies to you lately. Now, they probably don't mean that much. But I am sorry, Hunter. Lilith's relationship with your father went against our ways, our purpose, or so I believed at the time. It was the Elder Gods themselves who first breathed life into us. Human notions like falling in love couldn't possibly be part of their plan.
And then you met Agatha.
If only I'd realized it sooner. I might have been a little kinder towards him, especially at the end.
What happened?
A great sickness came upon this area just before you were born. Your father was one of the first to fall.
With all your power, the two of you, you could not save him?
Lilith was a gifted healer, but this was no ordinary plague. The corruption went beyond his physical body. In the end, there was nothing we could do.
What did Lilith do?
She did what anyone would have done. She grieved. But in her grief, she lost herself, and her grief turned into anger.
Is that when you took me from her?
It wasn't long after that. Things started to fall apart before my eyes. I couldn't see another way out but to run.
The plague that turned her into the mother of demons?
No, this was something else, but cut from the same cloth. Your mother was no longer the woman I knew. The sister I had fought alongside for centuries. She was gone.
I have never heard you talk this way before, Sarah.
It's hard to walk the grounds here without churning up so many old memories. Maybe now you understand why I don't venture out here that often anymore.
You were not affected by the plague?
We were all affected, whether we were among the sick or not. I'm sure there was a time when your mother and I both would have just as soon joined the dead than continue to watch the villagers suffer.
I cannot imagine you ever reaching that point.
Lilith may have been the most skilled herbalist in the New World. I saw her perform near miracles with the potions she concocted from the plants in her garden. She was consumed by the idea of finding a cure.
But she never found one.
No, despite her efforts, nothing ever worked.
I can see how that would be a dark time for both of you.
With darker times still to come.
Thank you, Sarah. Your timing may need work, but I appreciate the honesty.
Anything for you, Hunter. Anything.
If only it were always this easy to bring a family together.
I'm almost getting used to seeing you on your feet again.
Tell me about my father.
Believe it or not, you can thank your father for those good looks of yours. There is a striking resemblance.
I only have the faintest memory of him. What was he like?
He was honest, a working man, you could say, authentic. Of course, I still didn't like him, but that wasn't really his fault. I'm old enough to admit that now.
But he loved my mother?
He loved her, and she was smitten with him. As the story goes, they were happy together. For a time.
Until I came along?
You were an unexpected gift, but a welcome one. Your father was very proud.
I wish I could talk with him now.
I know that feeling all too well, kiddo.
Fascinating.